Number 101, let me start up my calculator. This is a calculator problem because it's got the little symbol there. Depth of snowfall. Snow began falling at noon on Sunday. The amount of snowfall on the ground at a certain location is at a certain time is given by the following function. So it looks like we have a 6-degree polynomial, where t is measured in days from the start of the snowfall and h is the height of the snow in inches. Draw a graph of the function and use your graph to answer the following questions. What happened shortly after noon on Tuesday? Was there ever more than 5 inches of snow on the ground? On what day and at what time did the snow disappear completely? Okay, well, let's just graph it. I'm going to pause the video so I can type that all in my calculator. Be right back. Alright, so I've typed the function into the calculator, into a grapher. Notice this function was in terms of t, but when you put something into your graphing calculator, it needs to be a function of x. So you have to put x's in. So I typed it in, just hit enter, and there's my function. So remember, this is height of the snow. So your y values are heights of the snow, and your x values are time. Time in what kind of units here? Where t is the time, where t is measured in days, okay? So from the first snowfall, this is 1 day, 2 day, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So it looks like we got snow, and then it looks like the snow disappeared right around 1, 2, 3, whatever. We'll figure all that out. All right, part A, one at a time here. What happened shortly after noon on Tuesday? So when did snow start to fall? Snow began falling at noon on Sunday. So t equals 0 corresponds to noon on Sunday. So we want to know what the height of what happened shortly after noon. Well, I guess we wanted to find out what happened after noon on Tuesday. So t equals 1 would be Monday. So t equals 2 would be Tuesday. So what happened shortly after noon on Tuesday? So I don't know. Let's trace our function. Menu, analyze, trace graph, and put in a 2. What happened shortly after noon on Tuesday? Well, I don't know. It doesn't really look like anything happened shortly after noon on Tuesday. It looks like it was just not snowing, like it was just staying steady. Now it looks like as we got into day 3, Wednesday, it looks, well, actually, I guess shortly after, well, I don't know, define shortly, like an hour or two, it doesn't look like much happened, but it looks like right around here, like maybe, I don't know what time that would be. I guess that's 10 or 12 hours. Around midnight it started snowing, and the snow, because we accumulated some snow, some height here, so it started snowing. But it looks like right at noon it doesn't do much at all. I don't know if that's what they were talking about. I don't know what they were trying to get to here. I guess started snowing. But I'd say it started snowing at about midnight. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I guess we could zoom in on it and look at it, but who cares? Part B. Was there ever more than 5 inches of snow on the ground? If so, on what day? So does this ever get as high as 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't look like it. I could actually graph the function y equals 5 and notice, I just moved my y. I was trying to move my label. And it looks like never got up to 5. So, no. If so, on what day? Well, the answer was no. So, there is no day. Part C. On what day and at what time to the nearest hour did the snow disappear completely? So the snow disappeared completely right at this x-intercept. That's when the height of the snow went back down to 0. So to find that x-intercept, we go to Menu, Analyze Graph, 0, click to the left, graph. I got 2 graphs. I don't know if we ever talked about this in class. Because I got 2 graphs, it's asking me which one I want to find the 0 on. So click the blue graph, left, right. So there's my answer. So 6.48. So t equals 6.48. All right, on what day and at what time? Okay, so this is 6 days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're on Saturday. So 6.0 would be Saturday at noon, right? So now we got to figure out what this 4/8 means. That's 48% of a day. So I want to go to the nearest hour. So if I take, this is kind of ridiculous, I'm sorry, but if you take 24 hours and you multiply by 0.48, that gives you about 11 hours or maybe 12 hours. So it said to the nearest hour, so I guess to the nearest hour would put us at 12 hours. So I'm going to say we were at Saturday, 12 hours past noon. So I'm going to say that is midnight. I never know if midnight is Saturday or Sunday, right? So I'm going to say 11:59 p.m. on Saturday. Basically, Saturday night or early Sunday morning. Okay? All right. Thank you.